What was expected to be just another high-stakes regular season matchup quickly turned into something much more dramatic. The Los Angeles Lakers, sitting in third place in the Western Conference, were set to battle the Oklahoma City Thunder, who held the best record in the league. The game carried a playoff-like intensity, but what happened that night surprised everyone. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. The game took a shocking turn that left fans and viewers confused. Luka Doncic, one of the NBA's brightest stars, was suddenly ejected. Not for a hard foul, a scuffle, or even for arguing a call. Instead, the reason was much stranger. With only 7:40 left in the fourth quarter and the Lakers holding a slim 108-107 lead, tensions were high. Every possession counted. Then, out of nowhere, referee JT Orr blew his whistle and handed Doncic a second technical foul. Just like that, Luka was ejected from the game. The crowd was stunned. The real twist came after the game. Speaking to the media, Luka made it clear. He wasn't talking to the officials at all. According to him, he was going back and forth with a courtside fan who had been heckling him all night. "No fan has ever been ejected because of me," Doncic explained, "but if someone talks to me, I'm going to respond. That's how I am. It had nothing to do with the referee. I honestly didn't even know what was happening." So, who was this fan? Known as the courtside tattoo dude, his real name is Jeremy Price. He confirmed to ESPN that Luka was indeed talking to him, not the officials. Price laughed off the incident, saying it was just part of the game day atmosphere. But by then, it was too late. The referees had already made their call, and Luka had already been removed from the game. Lakers fans were especially frustrated because the ejection completely shifted the game's momentum. Before Luka left, the Lakers were holding steady. But in the final minutes, the Thunder dominated, going on a massive 29-12 run to secure a convincing win. This wasn't Luka's first technical foul of the game either. Earlier in the third quarter, he was called for one after arguing a no call on a play involving Lakers forward Jared Vanderbilt. After the game, Vanderbilt backed Luka's reaction. "I did get fouled," he said. "I got hit in the head." Luka was just trying to tell the ref what happened, but the ref replied, "I'll talk to anyone but you, Luka." That felt personal. He wasn't the only one who thought the ejection was over the top. Lakers head coach J.J. Redick didn't hold back in his post-game remarks. "This was a great basketball game," he said, "but it didn't end the way anyone wanted. A few decisions by certain individuals ruined it." LeBron James also shared his thoughts. "We expected this to feel like a playoff game, and that's the energy we brought. But after Luka got tossed, the whole vibe shifted. Everything got weird." Seeing a star like Doncic get ejected over what turned out to be fan trash talk is incredibly rare. But this strange moment could turn out to be a major turning point in the playoff race. And the story didn't end there. Just one day later, the Lakers were heading to Dallas, Luka's former home. That's right, Doncic was set to return to the city where he became a superstar. He spent 7 unforgettable seasons there, leading the Mavericks with heart, flair, and unmatched talent. But this time, he was returning in a Lakers uniform. It was the first time Luka would play in Dallas since the blockbuster trade that sent Anthony Davis to the Mavericks and brought Doncic to LA. The game carried more than just playoff implications. For Luka, it was deeply personal. "It's going to be a lot," he admitted. "I don't know how I'll feel. I'm not sure what to expect. But I'm excited to see the fans again and reconnect with some of my old teammates. It's definitely going to be special." LeBron James, the emotional anchor of the Lakers, highlighted how important it was to support Luka during this time. "This is about brotherhood," LeBron said. "Luka's going to be feeling a lot, inside and out. Our job is to be there for him. We're a team, and the best way to support him is to handle our business on the court. It's been a whirlwind week for Doncic, from a bizarre ejection to an emotional return to his former city. But one thing is certain, he's not backing down. Not from fans, not from pressure, and definitely not from the spotlight. As the Lakers push forward in the playoff race, their star guard is ready to face anything. And just when you thought things couldn't get any more surprising, did you ever imagine LeBron James, the face of basketball, would get his own Barbie doll? Believe it or not, that day has arrived. And no, this isn't a fan creation or a joke. It's official. Mattel, the company behind Barbie, has released a special edition doll inspired by LeBron James. Let that sink in. Barbie, a toy line that's been a cultural icon since 1959, is now honoring one of the greatest athletes in history. This isn't just about popularity, it's a statement of influence. LeBron has reached a level of fame where his impact goes far beyond basketball. We've seen athletes with endorsement deals, signature shoes, commercials, and even movies. But a Barbie? That's next-level recognition. It shows just how deeply LeBron has embedded himself into global pop culture. Even people who don't follow the NBA know who he is. He starred in movies like Space Jam, A New Legacy, invested in companies, opened schools, launched health programs, and expressed interest in owning an NBA team. LeBron has done all this while still competing at the highest level. This season alone, at age 40, he's averaging 24.5 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 8.3 assists per game. That's nearly unheard of. While many of his peers have long since retired, he's still dominating, and doing it with flair. Despite all the attention and accolades, LeBron remains focused. The Barbie doll might be a cool moment, a fun headline, but for him, it's not the goal. The real goal is still winning, still competing, still chasing greatness. Right now, the Lakers are third in the West with just 3 regular season games left. Home court advantage is on the line, and every game counts. But don't mistake LeBron's success for luck. He's built his career on discipline, consistency, and smart decision-making. That's what makes this Barbie moment so powerful. It's not just a toy, it's a symbol, a sign of cross-generational appeal, a reminder that LeBron's influence stretches beyond the hardwood. Few athletes have reached this level. Michael Jordan had the shoes. Kobe Bryant had the Mamba mentality. LeBron is building something even more expansive. And let's be real, this Barbie isn't just for collectors. It's for kids who look up to him. It's for families who followed his journey from Akron to NBA stardom. It's also a smart business move, another revenue stream for one of the wealthiest athletes alive. LeBron has already said he wants to own an NBA team, and he's eyeing Las Vegas as a possible destination. He's planning for the future. Because LeBron doesn't just play the game, he plays the long game. Every move has a purpose. Every step builds his legacy. Sure, some might laugh at the Barbie. They might say it's silly or off-brand. But they're missing the point. This isn't a distraction. It's recognition. It's proof that LeBron James has transcended basketball, inspired millions, and continues to redefine what greatness looks like. Whether it's a game-winning shot, a movie role, or now a pink Barbie box, LeBron keeps proving that excellence comes in many forms. That's what makes him one of a kind. Meanwhile, the NBA was rocked by a major development. The Denver Nuggets shocked the league by firing head coach Michael Malone and announcing that general manager Calvin Booth's contract would not be renewed. This massive shakeup came just days before the playoffs and immediately raised questions about the future of their franchise player, Nikola Jokic. Malone, who took over in 2015, was the only NBA coach Jokic has ever played under. Their bond went beyond the court. Malone trusted Jokic to lead the offense, and Jokic thrived in a system tailored to his unique skills as a playmaking center. That trust was the core of Denver's rise, which peaked with their 2023 championship. But now, with Malone gone, that foundation is in jeopardy. Behind the scenes, Malone and Booth reportedly clashed over the team's direction. Booth wanted a younger, more financially flexible roster, while Malone leaned on veterans to win now. Disagreements reportedly intensified around playing time for rookie Jalen Pickett versus veteran Russell Westbrook. Booth wanted development, Malone wanted experience, especially during key moments of the season. Eventually, the tension boiled over. Assistant coach David Adelman has been named interim head coach. Though highly respected, Adelman has never led an NBA team. Now, he faces the daunting challenge of guiding a fractured locker room through a high-pressure playoff run while earning Jokic's trust. Jokic, in year 2 of a 5-year, $276 million deal, suddenly faces uncertainty. While his contract runs through 2028, he holds a player option for the final year, meaning he could hit free agency in 2 years. Though he's never voiced a desire to leave, Malone's departure and the front office shift could make him rethink his future. That's where the Lakers come in. According to betting sites like Bovada, LA is the early favorite to land Jokic in a potential trade. Other rumored contenders include the Raptors, Warriors, and Clippers. No official trade talks have surfaced, but the possibility alone has stirred the NBA world. The Lakers make sense. They're still in the LeBron era and lack a dominant center. Adding Jokic would instantly put them back in title contention. Plus, Jokic is close friends with Luka Doncic, who now plays in LA after a major trade. The chance to team up in Los Angeles could be tempting. However, trading for Jokic would be complicated. The Lakers have few future draft picks and likely wouldn't part with Luka or LeBron. A 3-team deal might be needed to make it work. Still, Jokic has always been known for his loyalty and love of the game. He's not one for drama, but losing both his coach and GM could be a turning point. Denver's front office now faces enormous pressure to show Jokic they have a plan moving forward. As the Nuggets enter the playoffs, they're in a risky spot. They finished 47-32, good for 4th in the West. But expectations are sky high, and internal chaos could derail their title hopes. All eyes are on interim coach Adelman to see if he can steady the ship. Whether this is the end of an era in Denver or just a temporary disruption is still unclear. One thing's for sure, the future of Nikola Jokic and the direction of the Nuggets franchise hangs in the balance. The next few weeks could change everything.